Hi.
Do a dance!
No, Pat. How is everybody? Fantastic. Good. On Wednesday, I did a show at Copperhead Road and made an enemy out of a stand-up comedian that's in a wheelchair and has cerebral palsy, I think. Because the last couple weeks I came in here, I did one-liners, and he falsely accused me of stealing every one of those jokes from Stephen Wright, which I didn't do, but it's just weird that my arch nemesis now is in a wheelchair. But anyway, I got really pissed off about it for a while, and I thought maybe I wouldn't even show up tonight, but you know what? I figured fuck it, because I still got some people in here that like to hear me talk, right? And that's all I need. So I don't give a fuck how many times this guy goes on HBO or Letterman, because I got you guys, and you guys are a bunch of talented motherfuckers, so. Without any further ado, I'm now going to do my third set of one-liners, if that's okay with you. My third set of stolen one-liners. How are you guys? I know. I only ever masturbate if I have a condom on. Because I don't know where I've been. Sex used to be really fun for me until I lost my virginity. It's been downhill ever since then. Religious people tell me that they think Jesus is immortal. I think there's at least a couple holes in that theory. At least two. I feel good today. I'm really glad. I wrote my jokes down on my hand again because I'm pretty stupid. But the other day, this guy came up to me on the street and he said, "Excuse me, do you have the time?" I said I used to, but I lost it in a divorce. Now I only have it on alternate weekends. That guy just backed away real slow. Gave me the middle finger. In my adult life, I have slept with a girl who was a cancer, a girl who had cancer, and a girl that tried slowly killing me like a cancer. And all three of them gave me crabs. Yes, that was a Zodiac joke at the Zodiac. It's hilarious. Let me consult my hand. When I was 5, my father brought this woman over to our house for a date. When she walked in the door, our dog jumped up and started trying to lick her, and she freaked out and screamed. My dad said, "What's wrong? Don't you like dogs?" And she said, "Not really, I'm a cat person," which scared the hell out of me. I thought she was being literal. When she sat down on the couch, I started squirting her with a water bottle. And she broke up with my father. That was my first official cock block. There's actually a book called Autism for Dummies. I don't have a punchline, I just think that's really funny. Sometimes I like to go to psychics and ask them to predict somebody else's future. Just to see the look on their face. At least it says so on my hand. I used to be a part of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood Watch. One day we caught him treating the mailman like a puppet, but the mailman didn't seem to mind. Ew. It's disgusting. I've been into S&M for about as long as I can remember. When I was born, the doctor smacked me on the ass and I asked him to do it again. I saw on the Discovery Channel last week that they now have proof that fetuses sometimes masturbate while in the womb. I used to do that too, but I'd wrap the umbilical cord around my neck first. The first time I saw a porno movie, I got really depressed because I realized how small my penis was. I tried talking to my dad about it, and he said, "Son, it's not the size of the pencil, it's the way you write with it." That depressed me even more because my handwriting was terrible. I started crying and I looked at my dad and I said, "Dad, I don't want to be alone just because I'm terrible in bed." He said, "Oh, don't worry, you'll be alone anyway because you're poor." Thanks, Dad. I don't remember that joke. That's odd. When I was in high school, one of my friends told me that the best way to go down on a woman was to pretend that you were licking an ice cream cone. I tried that. It actually works pretty well until you get to the cone part. Nobody's going to want to use this microphone now. Sorry. In my middle school health class, the teacher once told us that masturbating would give you hairy palms. From then on, everyone in class assumed that I jerked off with my forearms. And then the teacher told us that if you masturbated too much, you'd go blind. I said, "I don't give a shit. I can find my dick in the dark pretty easily." I often do. I took out a life insurance policy and I tried to list my soul as the beneficiary just in case I was reincarnated. Then later I was alone in a padded cell wearing a straitjacket and being interviewed by a psychiatrist. My nose started to itch. I said, "Excuse me, could you please scratch my nose?" The psychiatrist said, "Sure." I said, "I'm not talking to you." And then they locked me away for 3 years, which is where I wrote most of these jokes. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are awesome as always. I appreciate it. Thank you.